Okay guys, what are we doing? I'm going to do two videos. This video about the rally tomorrow, and then a second video giving you some news about Tommy Robinson. Yeah, the girls have gone down to London. They're going to report. I think they got their cameras. Nah, Scottish girl looking rather good from behind. Well, they'll be letting us know what's happening down there tomorrow. I mean, I personally wouldn't pay to go to London to watch it. If I lived in London, though, I'd probably go. I don't know. Money could have been better spent elsewhere. Anyhow, either way, tomorrow's the big day, isn't it? Tommy Robinson Roadshow. It's London. This year it's called Unite the Kingdom Rally. I'm going to make a few predictions, actually. Just like 2024, 25, there'll be no accounts produced for 2026. How much they raised, how much it cost, who benefited, did the organisers benefit? No, they won't tell us the accounts. Then the begging letters will continue to be sent out. Only this time will be to raise funds for Tommy to go on a world tour. Yeah, probably call it Unite the West. And then, of course, he'll have things like he might go to Canada and have Unite Canada, Unite Australia, Unite New Zealand, yeah. He's gone international, Tommy, yes, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm predicting he'll go on a world tour and it'll be called Unite the West. After all, the show's got to go on and the grift must continue. I think the Welsh girl looks quite tasty. Yeah. Keep forgetting I'm a married man who's been neutered. Anyhow, I did say, didn't I? I said if I lived in London, I'd go watch it. First, I think I'd like to go to report on it and talk to people about why they're there, what they know and think about Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain. Lord only knows how much the combined costs to patriots travelling to London from all over the UK will be. Must be in the millions. All I know is if that money... No, I think that money could have been better spent on resources for only... Well, there's only one real patriotic party in the UK, isn't there? And that's Restore Britain. The rest of them are sort of civ-nat-ish, yeah. Yeah, they seem to care more about culture, identity, if you like. Anyone can be British, so long as they identify as being British. Suppose a lot of them think that a man can be a woman if they identify as one. Neither case works, does it? You're either British, and by British, from the British Isles, which means you're an indigenous to the British Isles, which means you're white. So you're either British or you're not British. Yeah, it's got to be the only real patriotic party, I think, is Restore Britain. That's the only party that truly speaks for the British people, isn't it? And like I said, by British people, I'm not including people who hold dubious British citizenship. Yeah. It's got to be some real investigations. All must go. People don't like it. Well, I for one don't care. Anyhow, I've heard some disturbing news actually. Word on the street, so to speak. It's that false patriots are going to try and incite gullible ethnats. I'll use ethnats so you know. But really you shouldn't have to say ethnats. It should be British nats. Yeah? Going to try and incite them into violence. Of course, there's going to be a lot of football supporters there on that day as well, funnily enough. Well, not funnily enough. I don't know what the Met Police were thinking. And there's going to be lots of football supporters up in London that day. I'll show you a newspaper now in a second, telling you what's going on in London that day, actually. Anyhow, so God only knows what the Met Police were thinking, because having that rally is going to clash with the annual Nakba Day. That's the day people remember when Israel started to build their greater Israel, started deporting all the Palestinian people off their lands. They're still doing it today, new settlements going up every day. Yeah, they're really trying to ethnically cleanse that part of the world. South Lebanon also is getting the same treatment. America's helping them to do that. I put a video up yesterday, didn't I? Showing how much money America, ordinary towns and cities, they all actually contribute money, give money to Israel, while their infrastructure collapses in their own countries. Anyhow, the left will latch onto that, haven't they? Yeah, I'll show you that, as I said, in the newspaper cut-in. Anyhow, real nationalists shouldn't allow themselves to be used by fake patriots. Anyhow, either way, I suppose you can bet that Restore Britain and the right will be blamed for anything bad that happens. The BBC and all the other Zionist-controlled media will be there trying to portray any patriots there in a bad light. Just wondering now. I'm just wondering how many Israeli flags will be there this year. There were lots last year and lots of speeches about why we should support Israel in their foreign wars. Saw a video of Tommy shooting his mouth off again the other day. Yeah. There were some images of him in Israel wearing IDF uniforms, a Mossad t-shirt. Yeah. Said how much he loved Israel, how he'd go fight for it. Well, this channel offered to pay for his flight to go out to Israel, to go to South Lebanon and fight. He must have missed it, because if Tommy had read it, he would have took me up on my offer and gone, wouldn't he? Yeah. No, about those Israeli flags. I've also read that the organisers of the grift, yeah, I wonder if they are benefiting from the rally. Well, they've been told to reduce the numbers of Israeli flags shown. Apparently people were beginning to see that the second purpose of the rally, these rallies, was to promote global Zionism. I knew that. Most real nationalists know that. Yeah. Of course, the first purpose of the rally, of course, was always to make money for fake plastic patriots. Yeah. The grift. That's what it was all about. And let's go have a look at this newspaper, is there? And then I can call it a wrap, and then I can go make the video about Tommy Robinson. Pause, Paul. Okay, guys, here we are over on the metro. All the roads closed in London during Tommy Robinson and counter-protests. Of course, they've been labelled as far-right protesters, those going. They reckon there's going to be 80,000, including Tommy Robinson. Yeah. They all start off with real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon. Yeah. And there, I mentioned it. It's clashing with the Nakba Day, known as the Palestinian catastrophe. Stand Up to Racism will join the latter group who are opposing the United Kingdom march. Well, I don't think all of those people in the Palestinian protest are opposing the patriots in the rally. Not all of them, yeah, but they are being used by the left, aren't they? Yeah. I think those Palestinian protesters were misled by waving all their flags and stuff like that. They lost a lot of support, didn't they? At the end of the day, speaking out against genocide is not wrong. It's the way they were led into speaking out against it. I don't want to see the Palestinian flags on the streets of our country. I don't want to see Israeli flags on the streets of our country either. Anyhow, there's going to be 4,000 police officers. And there's the route for the Unite the Kingdom. And then, I think, have they done it? There's the route for the Nakba protest. I'm trying to see if there's any areas where they could clash. They might have to go out their way to do it, mightn't they? Anyhow, so there's the routes, there's the police numbers attending. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, girls, wish you luck. Have a great day out. Stay safe, stay strong. Aim high, vote low. And if we can't get the girls to give us a live feed, guys, I'm going to switch over to Freedom Dad 73, who I happen to know is in London, to record the event. And he said that we can live feed from his channel, which will be good. Okay, guys, you've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. See you on the next one, which is also going to be about Tommy Robinson.